Hola, mis amores, and welcome back to Messages from Lahierophant. It's your girl, Yards, here to provide you with the wisdom, guidance, and spiritual counseling needed to get you through this month. I know it's been a very long time since you have, one, seen my face, and two, since I have posted consistently on this channel, and a thousand apologies, but the honest answer is I was being extremely overly ambitious trying to post 24 readings in English a month and 24 readings in Spanish a month trying to grow my channel. And I just burnt out. I burnt out really quickly. I took Mercury retrograde back in April to kind of reset and revisit and revamp, which I did. And I tried to come back, but it is Mercury retrograde here, July to August. And it was just not working out for me. I was recording and then I realized that the sound went out and it was extremely frustrating. So, again, took a step back and hopefully I will be back on the good foot going from here on out, right? So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And if you're one of my day ones, I love you from the bottom of my heart. So I'm going to give my really quick tarot disclaimer. That is, I'm a very blunt reader. I don't sugarcoat much. I have an unapologetic potty mouth. There's a strong possibility that I could burst out into song at any given moment in time during this reading to get the messages across clearly. And I have already cleansed the energy of my space and my cards prior to starting this recording. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my jippers. You're going to take what resonates and you're going to leave what doesn't. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to jump right in and get it cracking.
Okay, Earth signs. We're jumping right on into your reading for the month of September, and you guys are getting and receiving news this month. A lot of positive news, I would actually venture out to say. I feel like this Daughter of Cups coupled with the Queen of Wands here is an indication of possibly a wealthy businesswoman, definitely going to be someone who's going to be taking action on things, someone who is going to ensure that you're going to accomplish these goals that you have. For some of you all, this is definitely going to be a fire sign female energy. Your Sagittarius, your Leo, your who am I missing there? Aries energy, that go getter energy, take charge is really what Spirit wants you guys to be doing the month of September. All right. So, I feel as if there's definitely a little bit of nurturing going on. You could be parents, especially mothers, are going to be highlighted here with this Daughter of Cups. You could be definitely dealing with some emotional immaturity, probably from children, even, a female water sign energy. It's definitely an energy that is emotionally immature, overly emotional, like very dramatic is what it is. A lot of you guys are definitely going to be needing to use your intuition this month as well. But it just seems as if the month of September is going to be a good month for your home life, okay, for the things that make you feel at home. Security, being secure here, especially with this God, right? So you have a family home, property, some type of uh, trustworthy man that is going to be helping you through with the things that make you feel secure and stable this month. Okay. Now, as we delve right on in from a career standpoint, right, we have, I feel like, a promotion or news of a promotion coming your way if you've applied to that. Some of you guys may have a female boss that is very spicy. Some of you guys definitely have a older, mature female that is lighting a fire under your ass to do better or to achieve more. And you're going to be receiving news of that proposal. You're going to be receiving a message of you did a good job, success, we're going to promote you, we're going to move you forward here, okay? Again, with this house and the God energy when it comes to your career and finances, this is definitely giving possibly work from home, new ideas for your financial security. The God and this Daughter of Cups is inspiration, it's intuitive messages. Maybe Spirit is telling you to move forward in a different position even though you're not qualified for it. You'd be surprised that you possibly could even get that position. Okay. This man, or the god in this particular deck, uh, indicates to me strong need to research your investments when it comes to money and finances, right? You want to ensure that any and all investments are worth the paper they're printed on, because there is a level of financial success that could come from your investments this month. But there's a warning here for you not to go overboard. Any and all financial successes and achievements that are coming this month, honestly speaking, you don't need to just be out there blowing the bag that you just got, right? So we get a promotion, we're getting more finances and money, but Spirit is really asking you to evaluate your needs versus your wants, right? Is this a need? Is this a want? Okay. Now we're gonna move on to love and romance. Let's look at this from a love and romance standpoint, right? If you're single, I definitely feel like you're going to have some offers coming in towards you, okay? Earth signs, people are looking at you like you are the prize. You are someone that is definitely going to be getting the job done, definitely someone that they feel like they can trust and rely on. Okay. Earth signs, same thing, whether you be male or female, because we have both energies here with the goddess of wands and the man. So the energy is the same as far as whatever that partner is. They're going to be stable for you. They're going to be someone that's going to push you to move forward. They're going to be someone that's going to get you to some semblance of stability here with this house, right? They're going to be someone that, you can really probably build a long-term relationship with. Okay, this page of cups is definitely giving me romantic proposals, and for some of you guys, honestly speaking, you may just honestly need to let someone know exactly how you feel. Like, I'm crushing on you. Like, I'm hearing Sierra, I got a crush on you. Yeah, so that's the energy. Someone's crushing hard, and honestly, you just need to tell them, be honest with how you feel. Okay. From a health standpoint, earth signs, we have a need for you to take charge of your health. Overall, you're giving very healthy energy, but it does seem like here with the house, honestly speaking, that there is a need for you to kind of rest, relax, relax, relate, release. I feel like not just are you needing to rest and relax, but you definitely need to nurture yourself a bit more. Make sure that you're getting the water that you need. Make sure that you're getting the exercise that you need to get. Make sure that you are eating healthy, okay? Overall, you look good. I do feel like health wise, you may be receiving some test results back right here with this Daughter of Cups energy. These are positive test results for your health. I mean, honestly speaking, for some of you guys, this could literally be a positive pregnancy test with what we have going on building this house and stability and moving forward. Okay. So, I feel as if Earth signs, the month of September is going to be a very big month for you to be honest about your feelings, take charge of both your finances and your health. Okay. Also, work on the stability. You have a lot of house energy here. So, for some of you guys, you could be dealing with a family property. You could be dealing with trying to purchase a family property, selling a family property. But there's a lot of energy in this read regarding your home life and where you feel at home and what makes you feel at home as well. Um, so that's going to conclude the tarot and Lenormand read for the moment. We're going to jump over here to your energetic exchanges and your energetic encounters. Okay, so energetic exchanges, we have Goddess of the Mino, Forever a Phoenix, and Great Horn. So this is going to be a month in which you are going to have to fight for what it is that you want. Again, giving this Goddess of Wands energy, that fire sign. You're going to have to want it. You're going to have to want to take charge. Okay. You have to fight for whatever it is that you're going to want here for that success. You have the success if you put the action behind it. Outside of that, there are some things that are going to burn and be rebirthed. Okay, if y'all have ever seen Lion King, Simba's Pride, the way I have that song stuck in my head all weekend long. Long story short, Simba takes Kovu out to the old Pride lands that had burned, and he puts his paw right there underneath all that ashes, and something new sprouts up from that, right? That is your forever a phoenix energy. It is refinement. We are refining things the month of September. This is literally the first step of the next 6 months of change for you, planting the seeds. Okay. Now, so you're going to have to fight for something. And not only when you fight for this, it's going to be a verbal fight, and someone's going to wind up with their feelings hurt. There's blood coming off of this, dripping down. Can y'all see that? I think you can see it, but I'm going to put it up anyway just so you can see. So be mindful that there's a strong possibility you may hurt someone's feelings with your truth, and that's okay. Sometimes the truth hurts, but the truth is the best way to go about doing things. When you tell this truth, you're going to come away with the bag. You're going to come away with the prize, okay? That's why we're fighting for it. Now, it is going to cause a sense of refinement. Something will burn to the ground, but out of those ashes, something will come new. Something will sprout anew. Something will fly, be birthed to and it has wings. Whatever this is, this phoenix, whatever this is that you are bringing about that's new, it's going to take you and it's going to fly literally you into the next sphere of your life, earth signs. Your overall is the great horn, which is asking you to listen once again to your intuition, daughter of cups. Okay, asking you to really be aware that your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, they are giving you warnings. They are trying to get you to where you need to be, but you have to listen and heed their warnings. Okay, not just that, you're at you are at a position of rebirth. Okay, all of these butterflies that we have up here. Okay, so we are birthing something new. Once again, with the forever phoenix energy, in order for you to get to this new beautiful place that you're going, you're going to have to be in the darkness a little bit. Something's going to have to get burned a little bit. You're going to have to be in a cocoon for a little bit before you can actually get out and fly. But when I'm hearing the beginning of is Bruno Mars, fly, fly, fly. What is it? I drink till I'm drunk, I smoke till I'm high. Okay, I'm sorry. No, ignore that part. Don't drink till you're drunk. Don't smoke till you're high. I'm sorry. It's the fly part. You're about to fly. And literally, the same way Bruno Mars's voice goes up on that note, that's how high up you're about to be with the things that you're about to start doing, okay? Now, as we delve a little bit further down into your energetic encounters, the dependent and the one of wonders. A couple of things here. The one of wonders is again a warning. Intuitively speaking, with this daughter of cups, great horn energy, you want to be mindful of who is allowed into your space. Remember, on Sinners, you got to invite the evil in, right? Don't invite it in. Be very alert. Be very aware. Spirit is trying to show you signs of whatever energy it is that doesn't serve you for your greater good, and where you don't need to even allow them into your space, okay? Especially from a romantic standpoint, if this is something new coming in, be discerning, okay? Now, the dependent. You have a strong throat chakra energy, earth signs here. It tells me that there is something going on. You're clear on how you feel about something, but you don't necessarily either know how to say it, or you feel as if you're going to say it and hurt someone's feelings, which is once again what I said earlier, hurt their feelings. It is what it is. This blue is telling me there's something going on with the throat chakra that needs to be said. There's something, and with it being the dependent, honestly, there is something that is literally dependent on you being honest about whatever it is. Your life depends on it. Your actual dependent depends on it. There is just something, earth signs, that requires you to verbalize how you feel or how you're thinking about this. All right. So I did mention again with the goddess of wands and this daughter of cups independent energy that there is a strong mothering / parenting. So if you're a male watching this, you may need to tap into your divine feminine when it comes to parenting and not be so strict, possibly, especially if you're dealing with a female, a water sign female at that. Cancer, Pisces, they sensitive. Some sensitive kids. Scorpio, they sensitive even though they don't act like it. Some of you guys are dealing with a Wednesday-esque Scorpio female. And I can tell that it is challenging for you to navigate parenting this individual, because some of you guys are this fire sign energy, and fire and water is apparently just not working for you guys right now. So there's a message here, honestly speaking, to find the middle ground. Find the middle ground of wherever the disconnect is with your dependent. Possibly take a step back, think about what life was like for you when you were that age and what it could be like for them at this age, and emphasize the fact that their feelings are valid but not facts. We can feel like robbing a bank today, but you can't. I mean, you can. Joe ass gonna go to jail. So it's kind of that energy. It's not to say that your feelings are not valid, babes. However, even with your feeling being valid, there's still overall rules to life. There's still things that we have to abide by, and you're gonna kind of have to, stiffen up that upper lip and move on. Okay. But it's not what you say, it's how you're saying it. It's your delivery. You're forceful, and this individual needs gentle parenting. And that's not always the easiest thing to do, especially for some of us that grew up getting our heads knocked to the wall every time we did something wrong, right? So we're breaking those generational chains of whatever it is that we dealt with as a dependent when we were children, and trying to make it better for our dependents. Okay. So let me move this, and let's grab a few vibrational cards and some goddess messages for you guys before we close out. I got to remember not to move these too far because I turn around and do this read in Spanish. So I did not put the mic on, and I'm hoping that the volume is still decent. Fingers crossed, because y'all know I have having the worst of times dealing with doing readings since the retrograde season started. So I'm trying my absolute best to get back on top of it and get you guys together for everything for the rest of the year, rather. Let's see here. Is that everything? Okay. Let's get these. I love me a good goddess message. Messages from God Most High. Thank you, God, for Earth signs for the month of September of 2025. Here we go, guys. What we got for you guys? Month of September 2025. Ooh. I didn't expect to get all these cards, y'all. That was not my goal. It wasn't my goal at all. But you have resistance. You guys are... Let me put this down. I'd be confused on which camera to look at. Resistance. There is a need for you to kind of like release and let go of something in order for you to move forward. You have a little bit of control issues. Most fire signs do, right? We want to control everything, make sure that the outcome is what we want it to be. However, you can't control everything. You're going to have to do everything up to you, the area in which you can. And then after you've done all you can, you just stand. Alrighty, Earth signs. So, between the rage and betrayal and the rage and the shame. All right. If you're dealing with a betrayal, the shame you feel from having, let's say you were scammed, and that shame, like, how could I even be stupid enough to let this happen? And the rage that you feel from, I can't believe this person would even do me like this, or they would even do that. All of that energy now has to be transmuted into a positive. So you are dealing with something this month that is going to feel like a trick, a okie doke, betrayal. There is a level of shame that you feel regarding this. I need you guys to be intuitive. The spirit is trying to warn you about whatever this is. And for some of you guys, it has to deal with your home life, okay, in your actual home, a property. So be mindful of that, all right? For some of you guys, you're dealing with a child that's trying to be manipulative. Within that energy, once you transmute it, you're going to have to transmute it into the positive, that joy, that shine, that realizing that the masks, like realizing that spirit is trying to intuitively give you messages that there is someone around you and in your circle that is wearing a mask, and that you can't trust them, right? They're wearing a mask. You can't trust them. Once you release this energy of resistance, of feeling like you can or feeling like your intuition is wrong, once you release that resistance of not wanting to let go of the anger, shame, and resentment that you feel regarding this situation, once you transmute all of that, you're going to take your cosmic power back and you're going to begin to shine. That's where your joy is going to be, okay? That's where you're going to find your true joy. However, what I will say, especially with where these cards are 19, 20, 22, and 21, I think it's going to be the end of the month. Okay, towards the end of the month, you're really going to be able, something's going to shine a light on whatever betrayal, whatever dishonest energy is out there. And it's almost going to be like hindsight is 2020. You're going to be like, Spirit had been showing me this all this time. And some of you guys just really didn't want to believe it. You just didn't want to believe it. And for some of you guys, you're going to recognize it and possibly even avert some of the harm that this person is trying to do to you. So those that do recognize and listen to spirit, you can avert a little bit of damage. It's still going to be painful. For some of you guys, it's going to be a very hard lesson that you're having to learn this month. Okay? So let me move these out the way and grab you guys some vibrational messages before we close out. For Earth signs for the month of September. By the way, happy birthday to my Virgos. To any Virgos out there that would like a free birthday reading from me, please take this moment to email me at the email address that is on your screen, and I will give you a free birthday reading. The only thing I require is that you tell me how it resonates with you. All right? So, that being said, your vibrational messages for the month of September. See the solution. Why did I do that? See, I got a camera here, camera. I don't know where to talk. I'm working it out. I'm working it out, people. See the solution. Name your higher self. Okay, that's a good one. I like naming your higher self, because when your spirit is trying to send you these intuitive messages, as you can see, the great horn, all of that, it'd be really good if you name that energy that you hear so you can easily recognize it. Okay, who is this person trying to send me these messages, right? Instant feedback. What does your gut tell you? Y'all remember on Scandal how Olivia Pope was always like, my gut tells me. That's the energy that I'm getting right now. You need to really be Olivia Pope with your gut. I'm sorry, I'm petty as hell. But that's the thing that I feel. Your gut is telling you, the energy is there. Intuition is high this month. Please listen to it. Vibe check. Check those vibes. Check the music that you're listening to, y'all. Like, I promise you, if you are out there listening to Young Seuss, the pettiness is real today. If you are out there listening to anything that was recorded in 60 to 200 hertz music, stop. Just stop. Okay? Let's raise the vibrations and the hertz of the music that you're listening to. There are so many high vibrational artists that you can listen to. And that's not saying you don't ever have to listen to low vibrational music. It's just saying that this might not be the best time to do that. Okay? And expect the best. Expect the best. No matter how hard this heartbreak is, no matter how difficult it is to realize the truth of this situation, no matter what, expect the best from the situation, okay? See the solution and expect the best. And so that right there, my loves, my dear earth signs, is going to conclude my messages for you for the month of September. I pray that you guys stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets. Until next month. Thank you so much for reaching the end of my video. Please Leave your high vibrational comments below if this message resonated with you, and follow me on all social media platforms. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please do so at the link in the description box below. Gratuity donations are not required but greatly appreciated and can be sent to Lahierophant on Cash App.